It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Two teams, only one ring. Welcome to the finals on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith here to tip off the final chapter in this year's NBA story. It's game one of the finals. And the series tonight takes place in New York, where it'll be the Knicks going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Looking at the Thunder, they've been phenomenal throughout this postseason. Only one loss thus far. They're putting up a historic run, and we'll see if they can finish it with a title. And here we go, the NBA Finals. Two contenders, only one will hoist the championship trophy. Kenny, you've been in this position before. What are your nerves like at this point?
You know what? You're a little exhausted, Ernie.
What a view as we get set to enjoy an evening of basketball in beautiful New York City. We're in a sold-out, noisy arena here in New York City. Basketball's biggest stage, the NBA Finals. It begins here, and 2K Sports is happy to bring it to you. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Taking a look at New York, they're the top seed, possessing home court advantage, and they're looking to come out and make a statement here in this first game.
Themselves in a strong position, but it only matters if they can come to play and respond tonight. No time for butterflies, guys. They've got to show why they're the top seed.
Exactly. Home court advantage means nothing, Greg, if you squander it away early in a series. I'm not saying that'll happen here, but nothing is easy when you're in the NBA Finals.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. So for Oklahoma City right now, the rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Russell Westbrook out there with Oladipo. And it's Durant in at the three slot. Now here's Anthony. Here's Cross. Cat's in there. Anthony with the assist. Baller's got 5 now.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
And Westbrook, here we go. A wide open look here for Oladipo. Bangs home the trifecta.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Cross passes to Porzingis. Cross, he's covered by Westbrook. The shot's good from Cross. 7 points in the game.
4 makes on 4 tries. Everything's falling early. 100% can't do better than that.
Now Oladipo. Just 5 to shoot. For 3, Durant. The shot is off. Anthony with the defensive effort. For New York, they've gone 4-4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Pass to Porzingis. New York moving the ball around. The shot's good from Cross.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Thunder trailing by 6. Oladipo outside. Now the pass to Westbrook. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup. Westbrook's got his first points of the night.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Anthony with the screen on Westbrook. Cross passes to Carmelo. He used that pick to get in close.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
Cross. And again, New York with the triple.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And that one's good. Westbrook.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
New York leading by 7. Let's send it out to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. Doris?
We talked about game 1 and what it would mean to take it on the road. He said we're up against the best their conference has to offer. Taking this first game on the road would be a huge victory for us, but more importantly, we have them. We're going to fight them every step of the way. Gentlemen.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. So for the Knicks, Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Lopez. Derek Williams comes in for Porzingis. And Roten subbed in for Aaron Aflalo. And then for Oklahoma City, Waiters, he's checked in for Ibaka. Roberson comes in for Oladipo. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low. But here it is again on a lot of their possessions this first half. They've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number one for them right now.
Knocked loose. Thunder trailing by 9. Payne dishes to Durant. Here's Adams, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, Kevin. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
Here's Payne, following the score by New York. Kicks it to Durant. He feeds it to Waiters. Off target from three-point range. The Knicks leading by 9. Passes it to Durant. Here's Payne from outside the arc, and Durant gets it to go. The assist from Payne. Durant's got his second basket of the night.
A lot of space right there.
Both these teams battled hard to win their conference. We asked Freak about the importance of winning. You know, Clark, how long can teams the group out on the floor right now for the Knicks? And then for Oklahoma City, Steven Adams, he's checked in for Durant. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Andre Robertson. Cross in at point guard. Kyle O'Quinn out there with Porzingis. Then there's Isaiah Cannon. And it's Aflalo in at the small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Cross. Hits the three-point bomb. Baller's got 17 now.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks. And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that. The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
On its way from Oladipo for 2. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement. Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Henderson kicks to Westbrook. Oladipo, the pass to Westbrook. To the paint, here's Adams. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Westbrook kicks to Ibaka. Now here's Henderson. Pass to Oladipo. Fires from deep. That drops. Oladipo's got 8 points.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them.
They play the clock right, they can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
And Adams kicks to Henderson. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. 11 feet away. That one rolling around and rims out. New York's gone 2 or 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. From downtown, and again shot good from Cross. Baller's got 23.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough.
And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half. Screen by Ibaka. Back to Oladipo. He squares up and sinks it. Oladipo's got 7 points here in this quarter. And the first. And welcome back to our presentation of the NBA Finals as we get going again.
Some fantastic numbers for Baller. He has 23 points, and he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too.
I think we need a calculator to keep track of just how many of those he's knocked down.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Victor Oladipo is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Adams in at the 5. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pistons had a huge game. He had 37 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance for him and for us, Kevin.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
Screen by Ibaka. Durant wide open. He fires. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Westbrook with the steal. He dishes it to Oladipo. Westbrook with a wide open look. Knicks with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Cross. He's covered by Westbrook. Pass to Porzingis. Clock at 6. New York needs to get off a shot. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And that one's good. Westbrook's got it all tied up now for Oklahoma City.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Nice shot by Porzingis.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
It's Durant on the wing. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
A different look for New York. Derek Williams comes in for Porzingis, and it's Tony Roten in for Aaron Aflalo. And then for Oklahoma City, Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Ibaka. And it's Roberson in for Oladipo. And that one's good by Lopez.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
To the inside, Durant, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Stolen by Henderson. For the lead, that's tipped. And Roberson kicks to Westbrook. Dishes to Roberson. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Here's Henderson. Oklahoma City gets it back. Durant. That's good. Durant's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
The 3 ball. And again, New York with the triple.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle. He said their plan was run their offense through Kevin Durant. Coach reminded his guys that he is the centerpiece of their offense, and he's the one they want with the most freedom to operate. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Here's Cross. They get the rebound. Oklahoma City trailing. Outside Durant. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Durant's got 10 points here in the second half. Williams a screen. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. And the Knicks lead by 2.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
And then for New York, Lopez, he's checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. And it's Baller in for Jose Calderon. And then for Oklahoma City, Serge Ibaka has checked in for Adams. Victor Oladipo comes in for Dion Waiters. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Payne. Cross, he's in at the point. Derek Williams is out there with Robin Lopez. Then it's Anthony, and it's Roten in at shooting guard. That's the 5 for New York right now. Durant dishes to Westbrook. Williams against Oladipo. The feed to Robertson. Durant for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Lopez has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Down low. Now here's Westbrook. He's guarded by Cross. Here's Robertson. Hits the front of the rim and out.
But that would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he's on the money, that's no doubt. Anthony, the pass to Cross, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
Porzingis, he's checked in for the Knicks. Flalo comes in for Roten. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Adams checked in. Cross passes to Carmelo. That ties the game. Anthony's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Snatched away. To take the lead, and that drops in from beyond the arc. 3-pointer from Cross. And now a 3-point Knicks lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Knicks.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, well, also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long. Unbelievable basket. I mean, giving up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
Not when the game's hanging in the balance. That makes it a little different. He was going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way on that.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Westbrook. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. Westbrook's got the game tied up here for Oklahoma City. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Anthony against Durant. Here's Lopez. The offensive rebound. That's good from Lopez. Both free throws good from Lopez. Oklahoma City's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan said to the team. He gave his guys the green light to keep firing from downtown, telling them, listen, I like the work you're doing out there. Keep finding those gaps on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots.
Thanks, Doris. And yes, sir, that one drops. 13 points for Victor Oladipo. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Yeah, it has been. Neither team able to create any significant separation so far.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
What a great game for Anthony in this one. He has 14 points, and he's able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show. Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
That's tipped. Now here's Westbrook, covered by Cross. It's Westbrook with the drive, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And nice work at the line. I mean, when the game's this close, you have got to cash in on those opportunities.
And the shot drops as they pick up 2 points from Cross. Baller's got 33.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seems like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
.125 left in the game. Westbrook. Shot is no good. Great D that time from Cross. The Knicks with the lead. He kicks it to Anthony. Shot clock at 6. And there's another one for the Knicks.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
And Westbrook.
Whoa! And you talk about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team that you just can't quantify.
You know what? I'm going to quantify it right now, Clark. And this is a close game, and that was something special.
And really, in a game, you guys, in a game like this, though, when you have a chance to send a message, you do. And boy, did he ever on that play.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Second shot opportunity. It falls!
They're having a lot of trouble dealing with Russell Westbrook. He's a handful.
We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Cross passes to Porzingis, stolen by Durant, and now we've got the intentional foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a 3 can tie it now.
Cross. Oh. It's there to send it to overtime, but they come up.
We got to forget about that one.
The 2K Sports postgame show.